Hello students, this is your course on blogging and tools. In this video on promoting the blog, we are going to talk about social media sharing. As we begin this new chapter on blog promotion, we have to understand that social media perhaps is the biggest channel through which bloggers promote their content today. And that is because your social media accounts can be naturally linked, easily linked with any kind of blog that you set up on any kind of content management system that you may be using. And the process of distribution and promotion of blog content through social media is so real time, it's so efficient that bloggers naturally start doing it from the get go. As soon as they publish a post, they sort of land up promoting it on their social platforms as well. And it's also a very organic way of taking your content to your existing social network and encouraging them to see your output on your own site. And it often results in building the initial traffic to your blog as well. To enable the social sharing feature under the marketing tools from your blog's WordPress dashboard, all you need to do is just go into your WordPress admin dashboard and access the marketing tool. If you remember, we discussed under the plugins and other tools, and you will see that there are four social media platforms that are already synced and ready to be activated, ready to be connected to your social media accounts. And these are Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. And this is because these are the most actively used social media platforms by almost everyone across the globe today. And anyone who's not present on LinkedIn is most likely to be there on Facebook. If they're not on Tumblr, at least they're on Twitter or Facebook. They are not very active on Facebook, or if their blog is very professional in nature, then they can find a relevant audience on LinkedIn at least. So with the combination of this four, WordPress as a CMS takes care of pretty much a wide range of blogs that can be easily publicized. Now, to link your blog site with your social media platforms, all you have to do is go in your WordPress dashboard, go to the marketing tool, and within that, under the connections category, you will see that to publicize posts, you have these four social media platforms that you can connect to. As soon as you click on the connect button, it will ask you for the URL to your social media account or that particular platform. And when you put in that particular URL, that link is provided by you. It verifies and activates and syncs your blog site with your social media account. So in future, every time you make a post, you publish a post, it just asks you in a pre-published checklist that these are the social media platforms where it will get automatically published. You can choose to activate or deactivate any of the platforms at the time of publishing, but this becomes a standard or default setting for your blog. You can also add MailChimp, Google Plus, and Instagram also, but that is not something which most bloggers tend to explore because these are not very text friendly platforms. Then social sharing of blog by visitors is another thing which most CMS platforms, especially WordPress, supports. And this is another way of promoting your blog content on social media platforms. While in the first scenario, the one that we were discussing, where you publicize your content on your own social media accounts, this particular aspect of social sharing encourages your readers to share the blog post which they have liked on their respective social media accounts. So, social media sharing of your blog by readers and blog site visitors is a great way to achieve social or indirect promotion. So, this is the digital version of word of mouth, also, you can say that. This can also generate a lot of inbound links for your blog, because you are not the one who's generating such sharing or such posts, and these are people who are publishing your content, sharing your content on their own social media platforms. Anyone who lands up on your blog site from such shared links is coming to you through an inbound link. And the more active inbound links you're able to achieve in this manner, the higher your domain authority becomes. Domain authority is how high quality your blog is considered by search engines, and it naturally improves your SEO performance in the long run as well. So, as far as it goes, publicizing your own blog content on social media, on your own social media accounts, is a great thing, but you must complement it with this feature of social sharing, which can be enabled on every single post, and encourage your blog visitors to engage in their own set of social sharing as well. As you can see at the bottom of each blog post, such icons can appear where readers can share the content or the blog that they liked on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and they can even republish it on WordPress or reblog it. And if they don't want to share it, they can at least like it. And these icons are really great at understanding your reader engagement as well. Now, to add these buttons, you once again have to go back to the marketing tool in your dashboard, and now instead of going to connections, you have to go to the sharing buttons, where you can customize which all buttons, which all social media buttons you want to be displayed on your your blog posts for engaging your customers, engaging your readers. I'm saying customers again and again because I'm trying to emphasize that even for a blogger, even if you are setting up a personal blog, readers, visitors who are consuming your content are essentially your customers, and you are delivering some value to them, irrespective of the fact whether it is a money based transaction or not. You are selling some value, and they are the ones who are consuming that value. So, this is the second aspect of social sharing of your blog and promoting your blog content. The third aspect of promoting your blog content is by providing the follow option to your readers, to your customers. Now, how that can be done? If you remember, in the widgets section, we discussed that there is a type of widget called social icons, which allows you to add different social icons in your sidebar or at the footer or header, wherever it allows as per your theme. And when you do that, you can link it to your social media pages or social media accounts, which you may have created for your blog. Now, these could be your personal profiles also, if it is a personal blog that you're running, or you could have set up a separate account, separate page on these social media platforms, which is in sync with the blog that you're managing. So, by giving these social media icons, you can also encourage your blog visitors and readers to follow you on these social media platforms. So, many of them, even if they are not subscribing to your content via email or not adding your blog in their RSS feed, which we'll be covering in a little more detail in the subsequent videos, they will get to know about the latest updates, posts on your blog by your social media feed or social media posts. So by following you on social media platforms of their preference, they would stay connected with your blog, and they would then become part of recurring traffic or returning traffic for your blog. So while the first two options allow you to engage new readers and get them to share your content and get excited to come and visit your content, this particular aspect of social media sharing or social following per se encourages return traffic and helps you build a consistent traffic flow to your blog over in a long run. So that's about social media sharing for blog promotion. Next up, we'll talk how guest posts can be used for promoting blog content and the blog site, as well as you as a blogger in the entire aspect. Until then, thank you.